Hello, this is a short introduction on the AKD timer GV, which is our community's draft racing timer. Some people also call it geeene timer, but I don't really care what you call it. Yeah, this is the timer we use for the draft races. Basically, the point is that this timer makes it easier to track break time and stuff like that. This is a quick introduction on how to use it. So I'll create a lobby, call it test, then enter my name. It's because it's a half screen, it's not the prettiest thing, but normally it doesn't look this bad. So by default, just click on create team. It will just create a team with your name. Then you see your timer up here. On my second browser, I can then join the lobby here. geeene2. This timer allows you to participate in teams. So I can either join my other team, or I can leave this team and make my own. I'm gonna make my own for now, so that I can show some other stuff. My first browser here is the host. So here they have some additional controls. If you're just a participant, you don't really need to care about any of this stuff. Just know that, for example, let's say usually you get like a bit of break. So we have 30 minutes break time that you can see here. Then what would happen next is that once everyone is ready, the host will start the draft. This draft is natively built into the timer. So I would now just click on like randomize order. Then we see, okay, my second team is picking first, then my first team. Then select the game. Let me, I don't know, select like, actually, let me load a proper code. So it supports the tier maker codes from the original tier maker GitHub timer, not kind of timer, the GitHub tool. You can just one-to-one use them, though usually you should get rid of like any tier that is like a placeholder for a player. But yeah, I will load the code for now. This is from Awakening All Paralogs. So here you see that it will create automatically the tiers for the participants. In Awakening case, it will create 2 tiers per participant, create an extra one for the kids. Now, both browsers are able to do the drafting as they want to. You can just do it with multiple people. So my first browser picked Cordelia, then Sumia, then let's take like Maribel, Sully, etc. You can just do it as you want, then do the drafting. However, a kind of new feature, you can like change the color here of the team, just to make it a bit prettier. You can export the current code down here. It will just paste it into this text field here, and you can copy it out. Usually, you should, if you're trying to like make a template, just do it without participants, because as I said, in this timer, in this drafting tool rather, the participant tiers are created automatically, so you shouldn't include those in the tier maker code. In general, this tier maker code is, I think I already said that, is fully compatible with the GitHub tier list tool. So if you created a code there, you can also copy it and use it here. There's some stuff here that is like specifically for team mode, where like if you're in a team and you're trying to strategize without other teams like seeing your changes, you just click on auto commit no, suppress refreshes yes, and then you can I can on this white browser I can just drag some units and say like, okay, if they pick Tarja, then we pick Shashi and then like Tiki, and the other teams will not be able to see that. But it's a very niche use case, so usually you don't really have to care about this. You can also make a screenshot this will just download the screenshot to your local, and it's nice and pretty. You don't have to use like snipping tool to do it manually. For Awakening, since you have like the tried tier, you can click on merge lines for participant to make the screenshot even prettier, because it will put the tried units also in your main tier. This is only a visual change. Like if I do a refresh, then it will go back to how it was. But yeah, in this case, let me just say like let me drag some more units. Wait, I need to commit my changes manually. Okay, then let's say treasury, Tiki, Fadra, this. Let me just drag some random units, and then I will click on End Draft. Now you should see that we have the units in the draft. Let me make it big so it looks a bit more normal. Okay, it doesn't look properly. I need to double check that. But yeah, you see in your timer the units that you have drafted, and you can always see like what is my units. You can also, if you don't want to have that, you can just not show it. Now, if you're participating in ways, at some point, let me do this again. The host will use the starting pistol. Actually, let me hide my second browser so I can have this look normal. They will hit the starting pistol up here. You will just see over here, it will have a countdown, in this case, 5 seconds. And then the timers will start counting. Okay, now my team, Team geeene, is just gonna take some break. You'll see the symbol, and then the break time will start counting down instead of the main time. Meanwhile, the other teams will still be playing as normal. Now I end my break. I will keep playing. My normal time will stay or will just continue as if I hadn't taken break. Just my timer is now like 13 seconds lower than the other teams. If I take a penalty, then I will have the option down here to add myself some penalty. Now, if I finish the race, I will click on finish. If I don't finish, then or if I know that I won't finish, then I click on DNF. So you're not put into the, into the ranking at the end. You will just be placed in DNF. But if I finish now, you'll see that my time is 1 minute free of active playing time. And then I have 7:03 here in the bottom left, which is my actual submitted time because I have 6 minutes of penalty. And right now this puts me in first because I'm the only one that is finished. Let me finish with the other team. 1:38 of actual playing time, no penalty. So this is now the first space. And at the end, I can also click again here on take screenshots, and it will just take a screenshot and download it like with the draft. Now, if you're trying to practice drafting, but you don't want to go out of the way and like create a full lobby, you can also just like enter the participants here, and do only the drafting part without the lobby. This is still possible to be done with multiple people. There's an invite link that you can copy up here. So I can still get my second browser to participate in the drafting. So you can also just like theoretically do like normal tier lists with multiple people, which is kind of cool. Because usually like tier listing is, even if you're doing it with multiple people, you can just do it one person at a time rather than like both multiple people dragging stuff around in the same tier list. But yeah, it's just the same thing again, just without the lobby in the background. Now if I quit, there's one more feature that the website has, which is the resources directory. Here you can see like a bunch of rule sets, patches, Lua scripts. I'm trying to eventually make this contain all of the information we have, just so it's all centrally available in a convenient place. There's filters here by game, so everything is Awakening, everything that is FE8, anything that is like an any percent rule set, anything that is notes, though I guess there's no FE8 notes yet. Here you see, okay, my several route or paradox notes. You can just go here and open up that in your browser. It's pretty much just a collection of links to various resources, just in a convenient place. If there's anything you want to be added, you can just let me know, and they will be added here. Or if you have something to add yourself, you are able to edit it via a menu on the website. You just need a password that I have put for the website, just so not anyone can just put any information on here. Yeah, just so I can have some control of who is adding information here. So as long as I trust you, then you can add things as much as you want to. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for what the timer does. It's really useful for like tracking the time for the ways, for the drafting, and well, in this case, it didn't look pretty with the draft in the timer, but in general, it can be quite nice, I think. So yeah, if you do have anything to like that you think could be improved, then just let me know. I'm still like constantly working on this. I yeah. And if you also if you stumble across any bug or anything, then still let me know. I will work on it. Like with the with the draft looking ugly, I will just go work on that. Okay, bye bye.